morning and welcome to Kantipur TV HD. You're watching Kantipur Yoga, and आज को episode में से we will be doing a few asanas that are from Yin Yoga. So Yin Yoga is a style of yoga practice that balances the masculine and the feminine. So Yin and Yang bhन्छ generally. You will notice when you say Yin and Yang, there's a big circle and there's half divided into white and half is into black. That is the Yin and Yang. So what that means is there is good in the bad and there is bad in the good. You need both to have a balance of each. So when we practice our Yin and our Yang, it's balancing of the feminine and the masculine energies in the body. So these are the 10 different poses that you need to do for your Yin and Yang practice. So we will start with our asana practice. The first asana is our cow face pose. So you will gently come in onto any comfortable seated position. Now you will take your right leg up or left leg up and slowly into the cow face legs. You will stack both your knees on top of each other. Hold this here, grab this here. Now what you will do is you will take your same hand of the same leg that is on top. So मेरो left खुट्टा माथि छ भने चाहिँ I will take my left hand up. I will touch my back behind. I will take my right hand from the behind. I will gently touch my palms down to the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax. Bring the hands outside. Now what you may do is continue from the same asana. You may extend both your hands down into the front. Gently drop your head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come back up. You will repeat the same thing onto the other leg. So we will do the right side also. Whenever you're ready, gently coming back in to our favorite pose, which is the butterfly pose. Breathing through, inhales, exhales, bring the feet together, squeeze them in. Bring the glute muscles outside, sit onto your sit bones. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently look into the front and slowly relax. Come back up. Now the second variation that you can do in your butterfly is you can come into the butterfly as we did. As you advance into your asana practice, you may bring your hands down to the floor. You may drop your head down. You may also fold your palms into the front and then relax over here. Whenever you're ready, you may come back up. Now, the third asana that you can move into your general yoga practice, and the third Yin yoga pose is our pigeon pose. So whenever you're ready, come into the side, just take the leg behind. Jati flexible hunदै गयो त्यति धेरै, you can start to open up your leg into the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To make another variation to the same asana, you can gently come down. Bring your chest, inhale here, exhale, squeeze your belly in, gently starting to come down. You may hold this asana here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you may slowly start to come back up. This is your pigeon pose. You can stay here if you want. You can also take your hands up towards the ceiling. Whatever works for you. If you want to stay there, you can. Gently relax. Come back in to the middle. The fourth yoga asana that comes into your Yin yoga practice is now your tabletop. So we'll gently come up on to the tabletop. Breathing through, coming up onto your knees. You want to inhale, exhale, breathe through. Gently palms down onto the floor. Why you need to do this is to protect your joints. So if your wrist and shoulders are well supported, your elbows will be relaxed. If your knees are well supported, your hips will be relaxed. Now what you will do is moving in to the fifth yoga asana is the cat and the cow. Cat and camel pan bhancha धेरै मान्छेहरुले. You can use the cat and cow or cat and camel. You will inhale as you expand your chest out, arch your pelvis behind. Exhale, come in and squeeze back out. This do this a few times. Come back in, back out, gently back in. This is your cat and cow practice. So inhales and exhales move accordingly. Moving in to your puppy pose. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep your hips up towards the ceiling. Now from the tabletop, you're going to extend both your hands into the front all the way, and you're going to arch your spine down. So now this is going to be your puppy pose. Take your knees back if you need to. Breathe through, arch the spine, drop down. Now if you only want to do one arm at a time, because this can be an intense pose for your back, you will gently relax your forearm down to the floor. Only extend your right arm into the front and then drop the head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come back up. Repeat onto the other side. Right hand can come down, left hand can go out straight, and breathe through. Slowly back up, moving into another yin yoga pose. Slowly walking your palms into the front, drop down and come up into your sphinx pose. Now this is great for the back. Gently, whenever you're ready, moving into the 7th pose of our yin yoga practice. Palms down to the floor. Now we'll gently drop our chests down. Bring your hands to the sides. Gently coming up into the tabletop. Come up onto your tabletop. Now we move into our child's pose. Gently knees back out wide, sit down to the floor. Now if this child's pose is too easy for you and you want to do something a little bit more difficult, you can place your palms down. You can take your arms behind, extend up, or just palms down to the floor. Moving in to your 8th asana, slowly coming back up onto your tabletop. From your tabletop, we will move into a lunge. So bring your right leg into the front, into your lunge. Gently breathe through. Inhales in, exhales out. Let's do your lunge. Hands up from the sides of the body into your namaskar. And just hold this here. You may dip down a little bit low. But the trick is, if your knees extend your toes, you're doing it a little bit wrong. You want to take it into the front. As long as your knees are on top of your ankles, you're doing great. This is the asana and this is the position. But if your knees are hurt and if your knees feel a little pain, you can curl the toes behind and then relax your knee down to the floor. Slowly come back up. Hold this here. Again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving into the other side, other asana. You can do it there. Coming back in to your 9th pose. Gently back down to the floor. We'll now extend this leg into the front all the way. Gently bringing our chest down to the floor. Bring your hands down to the sides of the body. You can extend Adya Agadi if you think you're a little bit more flexible today. Judge how your body is feeling and then bistare drop your chest down onto your thighs. Take your time. You can stay here. And whenever you're ready, relax, come back up. Again, we do this onto the left side also, slowly coming back up. Over here. Gently we come and recline back down onto the back. So we'll come into the middle first and then lay down onto the spine. Moving into the reverse pigeon. So whatever we did in the pigeon pose, this is the reverse version of it. Right leg will stay down, left leg will come up here. Now active pigeon pose would be like this. This is your active, no help of your hands. A passive pigeon pose with a little less of a stretch could be this. Now if you want to make it a little bit more intense, push your heels away from you, curl your toes in towards your chest with both the legs. Now if this is also still easy and you want to work your hips a little bit more, gently what you'll do now is you will take the leg and twist right side just a little bit. So left kutta, if it's bent into your thigh, you will take the body weight and lean into the right side just a little bit more. To another asana, extend your leg up in, slowly bringing it into the lotus and then down into the reclining pose down here. Breathe through. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving into your reclining butterfly. So slowly get the leg back up, enjoy the stretch, and then come in to your butterfly. Now this could be a little intense if your hips are too tight. Knees let it taller, let it drop down. Breathe through. Inhales, exhales. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring both the legs up together, slowly stretching in to one side. Only bring both the knees up as high as you want. Chest slides se taule rakhne. So keep both your shoulders still bending down. Inhales in, exhales out. Keep your hands down to the sides of the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back up and in to the middle. Gently coming back up again whenever you want to the other side, but this time we do something different. So open up the feet a little bit nice and wide to the front. Now as you drop down, you will take the right leg up into the thigh and hold this here. This is another yin yoga pose that will help you soothe your lower back ache. You may feel this onto your quad muscles the most. Try and get the knee to touch down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax, come back up again. Gently bringing both your knees up into your chest. Wrap your arms around, push your heels away, curl your toes in towards you, up and hold. Whenever you feel comfortable, you may slowly let the hands go. Let the knees turn into one side first, and then gently start to come up. What you're going to do now is you're going to bring your legs nice and close in towards each other. Gently going to drop your head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming down in deeper to the stretch. Take your hands behind the calf muscles. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Whenever you're ready, take your feet just a little bit wider. Till you're comfortable. Whenever you're comfortable, gently place your palms down onto the floor. We gently drop the upper body down into the front of the floor. Slowly relax, come down. Gently back up, walk your palms back up. Slowly get the legs together in. Gently back onto the toes. Balance and come up seated onto your toes. Balance here. Close your eyes. Just balance. Whenever you're comfortable, then gently take your hands into your namaskar. Slowly back into your forward fold. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly hands up from the sides of the body. Gently palms down to the floor. Bend your knees. Stay here. And then relax, come back into your namaskar, up straight. Now what you're going to do is you're going to step into the front of the mat. Slowly extend the leg up. Gently into the front. Now bring it up into your fold. Take your hand into the asana, your vriksha pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently relax, hands down. Now gently take your hands, exit the pose, come down. Now moving in to one of the last asana practices, which is our lizard lunge. You will come down into your forward fold first, then you will step one leg out into your lunge. Now there are two ways that you can do this lunge. One lunge you can be up here, balance the body weight. Second lunge you can come down, toes are curled behind. This is also a lunge. Now depending on what you like, if you like to stay up here, hold the body weight, stay here. Or if you think this is too hard for you, stay here. Either way, you're still in the lunge. Moving into the second variation of the lunge, walk the feet a little bit outside. So this is your rib cage ko thekka baira, outside the chest. Whenever you're ready again, coming into a nice deep lunge. This is called the lizard lunge. So what we do is, deep breath in, relax, exhale, open up the knees also with you, balance garna sajilo huncha. Slowly inhale, exhale, come down in, onto your elbows first. So you can adjust the leg pasadi as much as you like. Once you're ready, slowly come down, onto your forearms. Stay here. Now you can do two things. You can either stay here and enjoy this lunge, or you can lift that leg mathi. Becomes a little bit more intense. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To make it a little less intense and more fun, what you can do is both your palms can come up. This time what you can do, left palm can stay close to your right leg. Right hand can go behind and outside, so you can open up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly exit that hand, come back up, walk in, knees can come behind. Gently into the last traditional version, come into your head, down to the floor, hands up to the sides. Whenever you're ready to exit this asana, gently bring your hands into the front, starting to lift off, coming back into the middle. Now we practice one breathing technique and then we end our flow. So as you do your pranayam practice, you may do it now, or if you want, you can do your meditation in this pose. What you can do is you gently close your eyes. If you think you need to rub your palms together, my eyes feel a little bit tight today and tired, so you're going to rub your palms in nice and warm. Now you're going to take your fingers and press them against your eyebrows. So eyebrows are here. Tekka, right below your eyebrows, you're going to take your fingers in, press them in, push the eyebrows up, down in, and just press them through. And gently relax. You may also again rub them in together nice and warm. You can take your thumbs and place them on the inside of the eyebrows, push it up away from you. If you have sinus problems, if you have headache problems, a really high eye power, or you stare at the screen all day, this is a great way. Follow your eyebrows, press it in, push it out into the temples, make circles. Gently take your fingertips and also press into the forehead. Gently press in. The last movement you can do for your eyes again nice and warm. Make sure your hands are clean, so if you're touching your face, you want to just make sure they're clean. Whenever you're ready again, gently below the eyes. So press it into your cheeks, underneath your eyes, in again, around. Now when you press your eyes on the side, especially if you struggle with wrinkles, there is something called face yoga. Probably do another episode just on face yoga. But since today there is a little makeup on my face, I cannot push and squeeze. What you're going to do is take your fingers and you're going to take your fingers down onto the sides of your cheeks, right next to your eyes where the wrinkles start to form. You may gently take some cream, you can push it in and then go up over here and then drop it. You can again come back in over here, squeeze, push it up and then just drop it. You can do this a few times. Before you sleep at night, you can take your cream, you can take your serums, normal just oil. If you use coconut oil, you can do that also. Take it in, massage, push it up and then drop it down. Also with the eyes, the facial muscles grow up like that. They go up in like this, in lines. What you can do is for your eyes to relieve any tension and headaches, again massage some oil onto your hands. Gently take your fingers and pull the muscles into the side and just relax. So what that does is any tension building up onto your forehead and under your eyes, it kind of relieves that. So if you're struggling with very tight eyes, you have a headache, you have migraine problems, you have sore eyes, you stare at a screen or there are lights flashing into your face all the time, you can put some eye drops in your eyes, let your eyes relax. You can take your hands in and out. If your eyes feel hot, so if you touch your eyes and your eyes feel really warm, that's not a great sign. What you want to do is you want to take rose water onto a cushion or cotton pad, soak it in a little cold water. It's winter time, so water is cold anyways. You can take your cushion and your cotton pad and slowly just keep it onto your eyes. This will also help your eyes to relax, especially if there's dryness, if you are staring at a screen all the time, if you have a high eye power, or if you drive a bike, a cycle or a scooty. This would somehow really help your eyes soothe out from the entire day. So I hope you enjoyed today's yin yoga practice and yin yoga asanas. You can practice them even if you're a beginner. You can use them, make one flow of your own, and then practice this whenever you think you want to roll your mat out and practice yoga together. Namaste and have a very nice day ahead. Thank you for joining me today.